Have you ever wondered why the Pope, the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, is always associated with Rome? You might think that being the Pope means traveling the world, but the truth is that the Pope has historically chosen to stay in Rome. Today, we're going to explore the reasons behind this tradition and what it means for the Catholic Church and its followers. To understand why the Pope has always stayed in Rome, we first need to look at the history of the papacy. The roots of the papacy trace back to St. Peter, one of Jesus Christ's apostles, who is considered the first pope. According to tradition, Peter was martyred in Rome around 64 AD, and it was believed that he was buried there. This established Rome as a significant religious center for Christians, and over time, it became the official home of the papacy. As the years went by, Rome developed not just as a physical location, but as a symbol of authority for the Catholic Church. The Vatican, an independent city-state within Rome, became the Pope's residence. The Vatican is home to stunning architecture, priceless art, and a rich history that reflects the Church's influence over the centuries. When you think of the Pope, you might imagine the grand St. Peter's Basilica or the serene gardens of the Vatican, which serve as a backdrop for many papal activities. Now, let's consider the role of the Pope. The Pope isn't just a religious leader, he also carries significant spiritual and political weight. By staying in Rome, the Pope solidifies the city's status as the heart of Catholicism. It's a reminder to the faithful that their leader is rooted in the very foundation of their faith. Imagine if the President of the United States decided to live in a different country. It would create a disconnect between the leader and the nation's capital, wouldn't it? Similarly, the Pope's presence in Rome reinforces the connection between the Church and its followers. Another key reason for the Pope's residence in Rome is the importance of tradition in the Catholic Church. The Church has a long history of valuing continuity and stability. For centuries, popes have followed the example set by their predecessors, and this continuity is crucial for maintaining the Church's identity. By staying in Rome, the Pope honors the legacy of the past while guiding the present and future of the Church. This is especially important in a world where change is constant and rapid. However, staying in Rome doesn't mean the Pope is entirely cut off from the rest of the world. In fact, the Pope travels extensively, visiting various countries to connect with the global Catholic community. These trips often aim to address important issues, promote peace, and engage with people from different cultures. The Pope's journeys are symbolic gestures that highlight the Church's global mission while still maintaining the centrality of Rome as its base. Think of the Pope's travels as a tree with deep roots in Rome. The roots provide stability and nourishment, while the branches extend outwards, reaching people across the globe. Each trip reinforces the idea that, no matter where he goes, the Pope represents the heart of the Catholic Church, which is firmly planted in Rome. Now, let's talk about some of the challenges that come with the Pope's commitment to Rome. One significant challenge has been the relationship between the Vatican and various political entities. Throughout history, the Pope has had to navigate complex political landscapes, sometimes finding himself at odds with secular leaders. Staying in Rome allows the Pope to maintain a central position from which he can engage with political and social issues affecting Catholics worldwide. It positions the Pope as a moral authority, capable of addressing concerns that impact not just Catholics, but humanity as a whole. The Vatican is also a place of diplomacy. It maintains relations with many countries and has a unique status as a non-territorial entity. This means that the Pope can act as a mediator in conflicts or discussions, leveraging his position to promote peace and understanding. By remaining in Rome, the Pope can continue this vital work while also being accessible to those who wish to visit him. In conclusion, the Pope's decision to stay in Rome is deeply rooted in history, tradition, and the role of the papacy. While the Pope travels to connect with the global Catholic community, Rome remains the heart of the Church. This connection is vital for maintaining the identity, continuity, and authority of the papacy. The Pope embodies the values of the Catholic Church, promoting peace and unity while rooted in the traditions that have shaped it for centuries. So, the next time you think about the Pope, remember that his home in Rome is not just a location, it's a symbol of faith, tradition, and global connection.